Alright, this is part 2 of my video about the Leafspace BBQ, so let's just get back to the interviews.
Alright, here we are with Chancellor.
I do my best.
Marley's vlogger extraordinaire. Chancellor, first of all, since you're a Marley fan, how do you like the Marleys this year?
I love the Marleys this year. I think they did exactly what they had to do. They got rid of a lot of the older talent. They're still very good players, but they got rid of a lot of veteran players. They brought in a lot of young guns. You know, they turned it into a development team instead of just an AHL semi-veteran team.
Alright. So who do you think is going to get the most call-ups this year from the Leafs club? Oh, we have Monica with the camera.
Monica? Who's going to get the most
call-ups? Trying to steal the camera time, yeah.
I don't know how the roster's going to work out. We really have to see, you know, if Bozak makes the big team with a small team. Hansen, Slaney, these are a lot of guys. Toulouse, we're not sure where they're going to go, but I predict they'll start on the Marlies, and probably Toulouse more than anyone else to get a lot of calls up to the Leafs.
Okay, Toulouse more than Bozak and Hansen?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, great. Alright. Okay, so what was your favorite move of the off-season so far?
I think the acquisition of Gustafsson has to go down as the very best move. I think it was the most necessary for the Leafs team. I was happy to see, not happy, but the trade where we got rid of Cabina and picked up Heffiewiggle was excellent for the Leafs. But I think the best move of the offseason was definitely picking up Gustafsson. It's a hole we need to fill.
You know, the more people I interview, the more I hear Gustafsson is their favorite.
The monster, what can I say? With a name like that, you can't hate him.
It's true. Okay, so what do you think of the drafting of Nazem Kadri?
Love it. I have to admit, I have a problem with separating the player's abilities from the player's personality. And Kadri's personality is phenomenal, but I think in 2 years' time he's really going to fit well with the Leafs. He's going to provide the skill in the wing that we really need.
Okay.
Because we're a little shallow in the wings right now, and he will have developed as a Leaf. And I think the more players we can develop as Leafs instead of them developing on a different team is far better for us.
Okay. And last question, do you think the Leafs have done enough to make the playoffs next year in this offseason?
I believe they've done enough to make the playoffs. Future only tells how far they're going to go, but I think they've done enough to crack the playoffs, especially look at our rivals right now. Buffalo, Montreal, the Senators. Our only real competition is Boston, and you never know how they're going to come out with last year. They suffered a pretty disheartening loss against the Carolina Hurricanes, and they could flop this year and make all the wrong moves. So I think Leafs are in pole position. They're in a good spot to make the playoffs this year. All
right. Thank you very much, sir.
You too.
All right, so here we are with Gilmore #1 fan 93. How are you doing?
Fantastic.
All right, great. How are you enjoying the weather outside?
Not great.
Yeah, not
rainy,
ideal.
Wet, but it's not a tornado and it's not a hurricane, so.
All right, looking on the bright side, I like it. Okay, so we're going to start off with what was your favorite Leafs acquisition over the summer?
I like the comic Derek signing, but at the same time, as I just mentioned to my Leafs fan and Big D, is I also like the Gustafsson signing, just because I feel that it's going to drive Hospital a little more. And now that, he's done the surgery, he's going to be a little healthier, and I think he'll really motivate Hospital to play better.
Alright. Well, at least I find someone who half agrees with me on the commissaric decision. Everyone else I've been like, I like commissaric, and they all give me weird looks. Anyway. Alright, so my other question was, how did you like the drafting of Nazem Kadri?
Nazem Kadri, I'm not going to lie, I was a little shocked by it, but not outraged or angry. This guy, he had a great year last year in London, and I think he's only had more time to show himself and just to show what he's got. By no means do I think he's a player for next year, but down the road, he's one of those players that's valuable to have in your back pocket.
All right, great. Okay, and my final question, which is on the lips of all Leafs fans this year, do you think the Leafs are going to make the playoffs this year?
The Leafs are definitely a playoff team for this year. Definitely.
All right, great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, so here we are with Heather and Monica, or Mon and Heather from their summer. All right, so we'll start off with which part of the season are you most excited for this year?
part am I most excited for the start of the regular season, definitely. I think it's going to be a really hectic time for us, but it'll be a lot of fun.
It gets busy.
Yeah, but it gets to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, so we can't wait. There's about 3 weeks left until the season starts, well, preseason at least. I think that the first preseason game is going to be awesome, because the Leafs have definitely gotten a lot tougher over the summer, and so up against the Boston Bruins, it's going to be like that. And then, obviously, October 1st being against the Habs. What's better than that? Yeah. I was in Montreal, actually, last week, and I was talking to Habs fans about it, and they're actually a little mad because my commissariat is now a Leaf, so that was one of the things that I observed, but they can't wait for the first game of the season as well. Habs, Leafs.
Awesome. All right, so do you think the Leafs will be able to make the playoffs this year?
I always think that the Leafs will be able to make the playoffs.
This year may be better than last year.
Yeah, there's no other way to think. Like, if you go into the season thinking they won't, then I don't know, why watch the games, right?
Yeah, why
we're all in it for the wins, and we definitely want to see the Leafs go as far as they possibly can. So,
definitely.
Yeah.
Take that, Tank Nation. All right. So,
my teeth are blue, by the way. I just ate a cake with blue icing.
Two pieces of
cake. On that.
I know you can see they're kind of close up.
So, who do you think is going to be the most point-scoring person on the Leafs, player on the Leafs this year? It's a tough question, I know, but
maybe we're yet to get one.
That's true.
There's still a few weeks left, so we don't know if all the changes are over with for the off season.
All right, very true.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I can pick one. Like, I'm hoping that everybody can contribute. Everybody puts together enough points to get us into the playoffs.
He sounds like a hockey player. And I hope everyone puts in 100%, goes out every single night, skates hard, and drives the puck to the net.
I'd be a good coach.
With those intermission inspirational talks.
Yeah, pep talks. Get out there.
All right.
We need to talk about this.
All right. Thank you very much.
Go Leafs.
Yeah, enjoy the regular season.
Go Leafs, go.
All right.
Hey guys, I know you're not expecting to see me again, but I promised to interview Heffiewiggle. It's his vlog anyway. You want to know what he has to say, so let's catch up with him. Heffiewiggle, buddy, what's going on?
Not much.
You enjoying the evening festivities?
Oh yeah, enjoying good company, good food. You know how it is.
So let's go over a couple of the common questions you've been asking everyone else.
All right.
Your favorite move of the Leafs off-season, what does it have to be?
Well, you know, I hear everyone saying the monster is their favorite move, but I gotta go with the signing of Mike Commissaric. Making the blue line a lot bigger, a lot tougher, and a lot more defense-oriented.
Okay, first question down, a couple more to go. Hey, Monica! You're awfully blue today! So, going back to our interview, second question of the evening. Nazem Kadri. Do you like him? Do you hate him? Was he the right move in the draft?
I think, I'm growing to like him more and more. On draft day, I was expecting Braden Shen, so it was kind of disappointing or even Jared Cowan, but it was kind of disappointing to get Kadri. But looking at his stats more and more last year with the London Knights, I'm growing to like him more. He's more of a, he's an offensive-minded forward, so that's good.
And wrapping it up on hopefully a positive note, had the Leafs done enough to make the playoffs?
I think so. I think we'll be maybe 6th to 8th seed this year. We'll definitely make the first round, and depending on who we face in the first round, we might even make the second round. But I think the Leafs have done enough to make it into the playoffs this year.
Okay, thanks for your thoughts. Rock on, and hey, come meet me in the Marlies.
I really hate to do this, but I had to put a third part to this video. There's just so much material to put into just 2 videos, and usually YouTube lets me get away with it if one of my videos is a little over 10 minutes, but I guess not this time. So there will be a third video. It'll be posted as a video response down here. Click the link, go check it out. I'll see you when you get there.